Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make a magic ring and an alternative to a magic ring. So first we're going to start with how to make a magic ring. So you're going to keep your tail end on these two fingers from your pinky. These two fingers, make sure you have a long tail end enough and then you're going to pick this one, your working yarn, and you're just going to make an X. You're going to make an X at the back of your finger, just like that, an X. Okay, let's do it again. So you're going to keep your tail end, make sure you have a long tail end on these two fingers, just like that. You're going to take this yarn, your working yarn, and you're going to make an X. You're going to just make an X. So as you can see, it's an X, and now we're going to go underneath this yarn. So I'm just going to go underneath this yarn, and now for this one, we're just going to grab and pull it through this loop. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this and pull it. You see? Got it? We do this again, okay? We do it from the beginning. So you're going to have a good enough long tail end, and then you're going to just twist it. Keep it on these two fingers. Hold it with your thumb, and you're just going to make an X. You're going to make an X. So we made an X, and now we're just going to go underneath the first yarn, and we're going to grab it. Grab this yarn, and we're going to twist it. Okay, got it? And now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into this. We're going to grab this, and we're just going to chain one, go underneath it, and just pull it through that loop. Got it? And this is what you get, your first magic ring. So now that we created a magic ring, I'm going to put double crochets into this circle. So because in the last video we studied how to do single crochet, and I'm going to teach you guys a new stitch. So to do, first of all, we're going to chain 3. So you're just going to yarn over and pull through that loop. That's my first chain. Yarn over and pull through. That's my second. Yarn over, and that's my third chain. Now this just acts as your first DC. Got it? Now I'm going to put 11 DCs, double crochets into this ring. So to do a double crochet, what you're going to do is you're going to just yarn over, and we're going to go in this circle. Now this is a very important part. You need to make sure that your tail end is on your hook. This tail end that you can see, it should be on your hook. And now we're just going to yarn over again, and we're going to come back from the circle. Now how many loops do you have? You have 1, 2, 3. Now I'm just going to yarn over again, and I'm going to pull through those first 2 loops. Okay, now I have 2 loops remaining. I'm going to yarn over again, and I'm going to pull through the last 2 loops. That's my second DC, second double crochet. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do this 10 more times. 9 more times. I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to go in the circle. I'm going to make sure that the tail end is on my hook. And I'm going to just yarn over, come back from the circle, come out of the circle, got 3 loops on my hook, just going to yarn over and pull through these 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. That's my third DC. You can pull them closer together. Then I'm going to go in this, make sure that my tail end is on my hook, come out, 3 loops, yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, 2 loops remaining, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4. This was our chain 3, so it's 4 DCs. So yarn over, go in the circle, it's on my hook, yarn over and pull through. Then I have 3 loops. I'm gonna pull through the first 2 loops, then yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops. I'm gonna do this again. You can pull it. You have to pull this tail end to close in, to tighten it, but we just leave it like that for now. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my 6th one. Go in it. It's on my hook. And just pull that back. 3 loops, go in the first 2 loops, yarn over, go in the last 2 loops. 7th one, go in the first 2 loops, yarn over. It's a bit of a mess. Anyways, and then the last 2 loops. So I'm just going to complete this and I will meet you guys when I have the last stitch remaining. So I've just done my last double crochet, and what I'm going to do is I will slip stitch into this first one right over here. I'll go in the top, make sure it's on my hook, and to do a slip stitch you're just going to yarn over and you're going to just pull through this loop again. That's how you do a slip stitch. Now to close this gap, you're just going to, let me just remove my hook. Just going to close with the tail end. You're just going to close it. Just pull on this. And there you go. The hole is closed and this is what you get, your magic ring. So in case you found the other technique, the magic ring, hard, we have an alternative to it. So for this, you're going to make a slip knot. So to do a slip knot, you're just going to hold the end of the yarn, pick it up with your 2 fingers from the thumb, and you're just going to for this you want to ensure that you have a good tail end, so a long tail end. So I'm just going to keep a long tail end, and from the middle I'm just going to make a magic ring. So I'm just going to lift this up, twist it just like that, and hold it, and then we're gonna go inside the ring, and I'm gonna pick this up with my 2 fingers inside it, and I'm just going to pick it up. There you go. That's your slip knot. I'm just going to tighten it. Okay, so now you can either chain 3 or you can either chain 4, but for this I'm going to chain 4. So I'm just going to yarn over, go through first one, second, third. You can either stop here, we're just going to do one more 4th chain. So we did our 4th chain. Now we're going to slip stitch in this chain, in the first chain that we did. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna skip this, skip the 3 chains. So we're gonna skip, and we're going to make our slip stitch here. So we're gonna just insert it in this one, and we're going to grab our yarn, and we're just going to pull through this. No yarning over, just pull through. So I've just made the ring, and now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This acts as your first double crochet, and we're just going to insert our hook. You can just spread it to see where is the hole. So I can see my hole right over here. So I'm just going to yarn over, insert it, and you're just going to insert your all DCs into that very same hole. So that was my second one. Just in this, I'm going to do my 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, everything in this very same hole. Got it? So I'll meet you guys when I've completed 11. So I'm on the last stitch. I'm just going to pull that. I'm going to yarn over, go in that circle, make sure that it's on my hook, and I'm going to yarn over again, come out, got 3 loops, and I'm going to pull through the last 2 loops. So this is what you have. Now you have this big circle. We're just going to pull on the tail end to close it. And I'm going to go slip stitch into this first chain 3 that we did. Make sure it's on my hook. And I'm going to just slip stitch. And just pull it again to ensure that it's tightened completely. Just pull that. And you can see the hole has disappeared. Now in case if your hole hasn't yet disappeared, you can also use a darning needle or a tapestry needle. So this is how the alternative magic ring looks like, and this is how the magic ring looks like. So they both look the same, and you can just choose which one works best for you. Okay, then that's it for today. I will see you guys later. Bye.